What is up, guys? Fazbear's Figures here. Today we're back with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed my last video, Jason vs. Ghostface. I've been working on that video for quite a while, and I'm really happy to have put it out finally. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let's move on to the next one now. So, I have not done a video review of anything for a long time. I mean, the last one I did was not even of my thing. It was from my friend's lightsabers, so I did a review of that just because. And it was a really bad review because I didn't realize until afterwards that those were old Master Replica lightsabers, not the Hasbro ones. So those were really bad, a really bad thing to duel with because they're like $300. But speaking of Hasbro, we're about to review one of their products because they have a lot of Star Wars stuff out right now from Rogue One, and now Episode 8 teaser's already out. So yeah, Hasbro's going to be making a lot of stuff in the next year. But they made something for Rogue One, and we're going to review it because I just got it, picked it up at Target for 20 bucks, which is not that bad, so let's get started. So the one figure that I got was the AT-ACT driver, and I've never heard of that before until I guess it's a Rogue One thing. But I've seen these guys in Rogue One before, and it's like what the kind of box you'd expect from a Black Series thing from the Black Series line. In the back it says, the Empire's combat drivers are trained to handle everything in the Imperial ground arsenal, from heavy armed AT-ATs to the more utilitarian AT-ACT walkers. So yeah, it's Disney, Hasbro. Yeah, so that's pretty much all it is. On the side it's just red, and then on this side it says the same thing it says on the front, and the Star Wars Black Series, and an awesome, cool artwork of the figure inside. Alright, so without further ado, I think we should get this thing open. So before I started the video, so it would be less awkward of me cutting it open, I pre-cut it open so that I could just get right into it right now. And I just cut my nails, so I have no nails right now, so it's going to be difficult to open that. It's not, so yeah. Okay, so the first thing you notice when you open it is you get this E11. Man, I have no nails right now. This E11 blaster. See, I hope it was focusing right now for you guys. But it's an E11 blaster with, which is pretty standard for most Stormtroopers that you see. It's pretty iconic for most Star Wars fans. If they've seen this thing, they probably know it's an E11. And yeah, it's made out of a very hard plastic, so I don't think it's going to be breaking anytime soon. But yeah, it's the one accessory you get, and then the rest of the only other thing you get is a figure, which is really nicely packed in there. This is good. Trying to get his head out first. He just goes right back to how it was. Okay. So, the first look at this figure, we get a standard Stormtrooper outfit with some differences. Like, of course, the helmet is the first thing you'll notice is very different than most Stormtroopers you see. But some of the things are very iconic, like the battery pack accelerator on the back, and the boots look very, very similar to what you'd expect. And they got some different colors on here. But what this does remind me of is it reminds me of one of the troopers that you'd see in Endor and the Battle of Endor with their speeder bikes, and they have sniper rifles in Star Wars Battlefront games, especially the original ones, not the EA one. But yeah, so its articulation is pretty good actually. The head is on a ball joint, so it can look up, down, side to side, tilt side to side, turn all the way 360 degrees. The arms are on a I forgot what kind of joint this is, but it goes out. It can turn 360 degrees, so it can go up or down or out or backwards or forwards. So both arms are the exact same. It has an elbow joint that allows it to turn 360 degrees, and then go back and forward, go forward only. The hands are on a regular joint, not even on a joint, just a regular peg, so they can turn all the way around. They have hands designed for gripping things. There's a what's this called? A respiratory? I don't know what this is called. Like the joint that I forgot what this is called. I'm just gonna call it like a crunch joint because it allows them to crunch forward and backward. More forward than backward though, because there's stuff hindering that. The legs go out a little bit, forward and back, barely back. It kind of does. The stuff that's blocking it. I'm sure the joint is there though for both. And there's a line here, if you'll notice. You can see right here, there's like a line, if you can see that, that looks like it's a turning thigh joint, so it can like turn like that, but there's nothing there. It has a really nice knee joint that has it's a double hinge, so this part right here can go out, and then so can this. So it has like a full, it's like way over 90 degrees. It's probably a lot smaller than 90 degrees for when it goes like that. So that's pretty good. Both legs are the same. This is a very strange joint right here because it goes forward and backward and it doesn't turn. But when you move it forward, you can kind of go all the way around, do some weird stuff with this foot. But I think that you wouldn't, if you're posing any regular Stormtrooper, you're not going to need, your feet aren't going to be like that when you're doing it. So he can hold the blaster in both hands, I'm pretty sure, but I would prefer having it in this hand right here. So he can hold it like I am used to with his left hand. And he can hold it like a pistol, which I would not recommend. That kind of looks stupid, like a Kenner was holding it. Like a Kenner figure was holding it. But I would rather have him hold it with two hands, so it looks more like a Stormtrooper. Let me mess around with that for a second and see if I can get a good one, good pose. Like that. I wonder why they give a pilot a E11, though. That's kind of weird. Because pilots usually have a pistol because they usually don't need any weaponry when in battle, because they have a giant AT Walker, so they're not really going to need that. But I guess it's cool to have it because they can be on ground battle as well. And one pose I'm trying to get out of this guy, I'm going to try to use, is one where he's on his knee and standing up like that. If I can get something like that out of it when I start messing around with this more, when I'm posing him. Sure I could, yeah. See, I can get something like that, and I could probably move this forward more so he can be aiming towards the viewer. So you can do something like that. Looks really cool. So let's get a closer look at him real fast. Pick the camera up. So when you have him like that, he can get some really cool poses out of him. Really nice articulated figure. I think I might buy more of these Black Series figures in this line because I can get Greedo on I can get my hands on Greedo, which is a figure that's very low on figures right now. So yeah, so he'll be going up here on my newer figure shelf that I have. There used to be a bunch of plushes up here, but I took those off and moved more other stuff on here. Oh, okay, sorry about that, guys. My camera just died and I had to recharge it real fast, but I don't have much battery left, so yeah, that's the figure shelf I'll be keeping this figure on right here. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, then leave a like, comment, or subscribe. See you later.